The USAF's unofficial manual for moving as the child of an airman. Thank you for supporting your parents' time in the United States military. Here at the USAF, your well-being is important to us, and we would like to ensure you are aware of the many resources available to you. The coming months are going to be difficult, so we would like to offer you some guidance. 1, you can expect to be moved every 2 to 4 years. Know when the assignment cycle will open. The Department of Defense has provided you with a list of bases around the world with openings. If you should see your father narrowing the list down in the solitude of his truck, don't panic. When he comes into the house, don't bombard him with questions. Wait as he takes off his work boots, then the heavy camouflage jacket. As each piece of clothing falls away, so will your patience. Continue to wait as he goes upstairs to change. Once he's settled at the kitchen table, sit across from him. Notice the bags under his eyes, how he runs a hand over his buzz-cut hair. Once your mother joins you, prepare yourself. Take their moment of shared silence as a small blessing. Your life is about to get turned upside down. 2, listen to your parents talk. Hear how they weigh the pros and cons of each state, every city you've never heard of. Sit through hours of discussions on taxes and HOAs, extracurriculars and communities, work hours and job opportunities. Everything that happens in the following months will affect your life. Try to look interested, even though you'd rather be stranded on a desert island than going through this again. 3, once he's submitted his top choices to us, cross your fingers and whisper prayers, but don't get your hopes up. Many people want to live along the Florida beaches or at the foothills of the Rockies. Chances are you won't get one of these places. Expect the worst and be glad your father isn't likely to be stationed in another country. Moving is always a big change. Moving to another country is an entirely different challenge. But whether you are moving across oceans or state borders, it will be a struggle. 4, the day the assignment comes, try to act happy. No one wants this. Your anger won't change a thing. Instead, look on the bright side. Lots of people want a fresh start. You're lucky to get one every few years. When your father pulls up the local community center website that he found, look over his shoulder at the computer. His face, illuminated by artificial light, is pulled into a forced smile. He knows you don't want this, and he doesn't want this for you, but it was his choice to join us, and we aren't ready to let him go. Pretend to be interested in sports and clubs to ease his frustration. Assure him you're used to this, that moving feels like second nature by now. Tell yourself that this time you'll live there long enough to actually care. Know that you're lying to yourself.